developers out there, if you make a video game and you give all this freedom to the gamers, you're going to have to allow them the creative range and freedom to do whatever they want with the tools you give them. You can't just limit them just because you think they're going to go one way. You're taking out an entire fun aspect and gameplay of the game.
It's the Parlor with Harris and Myles.
Well, shit. Here we are again. Another week. And, hey. I'm not going to lie. I kind of liked doing the solo pod last week. So, we're doing it again this week. And as you can see, we changed up the angle to last week. I figured, try something different here. We might even do this as the two-person angle from now on. We'll see. Anyway. Thanks for joining on The Parlor once again. I always appreciate you coming out, listening, watching. Although my appearance has declined, I'll still say my beautiful face, so thank you. That being said, again, another solo podcast, so not introducing anybody here, just us today. Another intimate one. I don't know, man, I kind of like it, I figured it's a place where I just come on, speak my mind, talk to you lovely people that care to listen, all three of you, and, talk about some shit that we like, I like, and then you just hear my voice. So here's my voice. You're listening to it, and let's get on with the podcast. Anyway, been a really cool week. I hope you guys have had a really exciting week. I really do. I hope every day is going good for you. But on my end, my neck of the woods here, working on the soundtrack for Writer's Block. It's going really well. Really, really well. Soundtrack is fucking awesome. And completely original, which is awesome. Custom songs tailored to the movie. Oh, this is just the whole 9 yards. Soundtrack and the score is important for a movie, and really excited that it's coming together and looking really good. Shout out Hugh Banga. Thank you guys. You guys are crushing it. I want to talk about a big game release, a big IP release that happened this past week. Actually, I think it comes out today or tomorrow. Well, today, if you're listening. Tomorrow, because the day is recorded. Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah, that's coming out. That is an open world action-adventure Star Wars title where you don't play as a Jedi or someone who's Force-sensitive. You play as like a Han Solo rogue-type character. Obviously, it's a woman. And, yeah, it seems like a pretty fun adventure. She's got her little sidekick, like a little lizard thing, instead of like the traditional robot trope and all the Star Wars with the protagonists have like a robot sidekick. This is more of like an organic life form. So his name is Nyx. He's like this little lizard type thing. Evidently you can use him to, get ahead in the game, sneaking, whatever, decoys, all that kind of thing. But yeah, the reviews are out, and these critics are harsh, man. It's getting a lot of rocky reviews, very mixed reviews. I personally was feeling like I was going to buy it a few months ago, and then as they started releasing more gameplay footage and other things, I was like, I'll rent it on GameFly. And it should be coming in tomorrow or the next day, so I'm not as excited as I was to play that, but I'm still pretty excited to play that. Star Wars Outlaws. It should be an interesting adventure. I'm not expecting some crazy revolutionary open world Star Wars game that we all wanted. But this might be a pretty fun Star Wars game. And this is interesting because when I say open world, it's not even really open world. It's not even really open universe when you go wider than that. I think it's like 3 or 4 planets you can visit, and then those are all open world. So it's pretty cool. I'm interested. I've heard really good things about the environments, that the environments are just top-notch Star Wars vibes all the way, from the cantinas to, the droid shops to just the long stretches of land. I think supposedly Massive Entertainment really nailed it on that one, so congrats to them. But I'm hearing mixed things about the story and the graphical standpoint, so we'll see. I'll check it out. I'll definitely let you guys know, because that's for sure. This week, also, I'm actually playing Black Myth Wukong. That game got announced 4 years ago. 4. And it blew the internet away. And it finally came out this past week. One of the most anticipated games here in the States, as well as over in China. So congratulations on that release, Game Science, because I heard you guys really put your all into it, and from what I'm playing, it shows. You guys nailed it. Graphically, top-notch. Performance, top-notch. Storytelling, top-notch, of course, because it's an adaptation of a very cherished traditional story, which I'm so excited. Journey to the West. So excited to keep going in the story. I've only just started it. But the combat's crazy. Everything's crazy. So fucking awesome. Good job, Game Science. Let's check into this Google stuff that I did last week, where I just kind of checked out what was on Google's page here when I typed it in for my algorithm. Let's see. Star Wars Outlaws, we were talking about, doesn't let you free aim or fire from your speeder. Yo, that's crazy. You can't shoot from your speeder? Evidently because Massive Entertainment didn't want you to feel as if you can ride in and assault people. Oh my God, they didn't want to turn this into like a GTA or people playing it. They didn't want people playing it like a GTA game. Which, I'm kind of on the fence about that, because developers out there, if you make a video game and you give all this freedom to the gamers, you're going to have to allow them the creative range and freedom to do whatever they want with the tools you give them. You can't just limit them just because you think they're going to go one way. You're taking out an entire fun aspect and gameplay of the game. How fun would it be to have shootouts on a speeder riding through the desert on Tatooine? You can't do that because just the devs didn't want you to do one thing. Who are they to tell you how to play the game? I'm just kind of a little about that one. Oof. That one struck a nerve, as you can tell. Anyway. Wow. That one's wild. All right, let's go back here. PlayStation. The PS Plus free games revealed for this month. PlayStation has revealed it's mentioned a bunch of free games. It would have claimed the free games. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. No fucking way. No fucking way. Oh my God. Harry Potter Quidditch Champion is the big release for September 3rd. And is it... No way! Harry Potter Quidditch Champions is gonna be free on PlayStation! That's awesome! Oh! It's gonna be like Rocket League. You guys know about that? The Harry Potter Quidditch Champion? It's like Rocket League, kind of. I kind of like Rocket League, if I'm gonna be honest. It might be oversaturated and overrated, but I kind of like it. And to play online, I know it's like a fast-paced... We've all been waiting for like a real top-notch Quidditch game. This Quidditch Championship is going to be it. And it's online play. And couch co-op, evidently. Alright, that's going to be fucking awesome. I am so fucking excited for that shit. Wow. During the game, if you guys don't know about the Quidditch game, you'll be able to play, so there's different positions in the Quidditch You'll be able to play as a chaser, a seeker, a keeper, or a beater. Yo, that is so cool. This is going to be wild. And the game features career mode with a bunch of Harry Potter characters. This is going to be crazy. Little Nightmares 2 was another one that's free. Yo, PS Plus is coming in clutch this month. Oh my God. That lineup is stupid. Well, we deserve it after the fucking weird lineup we've been getting for like months. Wow. This is exciting. Harry Potter Quidditch Champion. I was looking forward to this shit. And it's going to be free. This is amazing. Thank you, Sony. I'm so excited to play that. Thank you for giving it to us for free because that is just really kind. Oh my God, that's awesome. Wow. I love that you guys got to see my reaction in live time. That's just great. I love that I found out. That's great. Oh, Visions of Mana came out this week, too. It's kind of a smaller title. I mean, other than Star Wars, of course. But Visions of Mana is huge. It ran parallel to Final Fantasy back in the 90s. And then it branched off to its own thing and it became huge in its own way. But there's the newest installment, Visions of Mana, came out this week, the 29th, today. I think that's today. Yeah. And I should be receiving that as well. And I should be playing that pretty soon. I'll let you guys know how that is. What else we got here? Final Fantasy. It's not really new as Helldivers. I guess there's not much going on here. Let me refresh it and see what's up. Did you guys see that Rick and Morty anime on HBO, by the way? I know it's still going on. Obviously, only one episode came out. I got to see the newest one. But it's not bad. I kind of liked it. It was not bad. So I'll definitely check it out. I'll keep watching it. I'll let you know. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know what you think, because if I'm going to be completely honest with you all, which I always am, I stopped watching Rick and Morty season 7. I'm not a fan of the direction they took it. I'm not a fan of the changing of the actors. I don't know. I'm just not too fond of change when it comes to like a beloved TV show of mine that just I really use for inspiration and I cherish so much. And Rick and Morty was one of them. And it just feels really, it just doesn't feel the same. So I stopped watching that. But I'm having a fresh, open mind for the Rick and Morty anime on HBO. And I'm liking it so far. I mean, it's weird. It's zany, but in its own way, it's still got that anime feeling, and I think that's pretty cool that they're retaining that with like just like a Rick and Morty code over it. It's a pretty cool, interesting idea, and it makes sense how it's canon too, because it just takes place within the finite curve, another Rick in another universe, which is fucking genius, and I just love that because that idea with the finite curve is just chef's kiss, man. That you could just take that stories and stories and stories branch off for so long, and it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Let's refresh this again. Oh man, it's talking about Harry Potter again. I guess that's a big story. I mean, it is a big story. Definitely. Yeah, that's it, man. Well, I hope you guys had a really exciting week because this is an exciting week for everyone. Great things going on. And as far as next week's podcast go, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a solo one again. I don't know if I'm going to have a wonderful, talented guest on my couch. I don't know. But what I can tell you is I'll be here. This guy right here. So until then, stay fucking frosty. That's what they used to say in the fucking army, the military. I don't know. I was never in the army or the military. I think I just heard it in movies or TV shows. I don't know. Something. Stay cool, guys. Stay cool. I'm gonna show myself out because I'm I'm gonna get on that Black Myth Wukong over there. I think I got it. Yep, it's still on. I got it in the green room over there. And, oh boy, that's a fun game. I'm going to get right on that. Guys, thank you so much once again for sticking with us. And again, I kind of like these solo ones, so maybe we'll do it again. We'll keep doing it, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I love you guys. Love yourself. And I'm gonna show myself out. And I'm gonna get the fuck out. And I won't let the door hit me on the way out. Later, guys. Thank you.